Well, my name is Todd Bailey with KRB Financial, and I am sitting here with Michael Schwab and Justin Schwab, owners of Environment Control here in the Triangle, here in the Raleigh area. So, thank you guys for sitting down with me and just telling us a little bit about your business. We're looking forward to the next few minutes of hearing what you've been doing and what you hope to do here in the community. So, I wanted to start by asking you just to tell a little bit of your story and how you got the business to where it is today. I know you've been in business for about working on 31 years, so tell us a little bit about that.
Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it a lot. Well, it's a long story and a short story. We started this business 30 years ago. I was currently working for another company and relatively poor with a new baby, and I needed some part-time income, so I went to work for a company called Environment Control, and worked there for probably 2 years before I had an opportunity to actually get involved with buying a franchise. It was an existing franchise, had about $7,000 of monthly billing and about 4 or 5 employees, and about a month or two later, my wife, who was teaching school at the time, moved down here from Greensboro to the Raleigh area, and we started this company together. And we lived in a small house. The front porch was where we kept our equipment and supplies, and our living room was where we interviewed prospective employees. And through the years, we developed a viable company that has grown from $7,000 to about $150,000 of monthly billing. So we've been extraordinarily blessed with a wonderful location to work. And that's about it.
Fantastic. Very good. That's exciting. And maybe Justin, you can probably help me out with this one a little bit. So tell us a little bit about the business. What is the business? What products? What services? What are some of the things that you guys actually do?
Well, our franchise we encompass a lot of areas. Our specialties are cleaning office buildings in the Triangle area, focusing on medical, banks, multi-tenant office buildings, etc. We offer a lot of extra services like recycling, window cleaning, carpet cleaning, strip and wax floors, that sort of thing. That helps us out a lot.
Okay, you had also mentioned some of the flooring type things, and even supplies,
right?
That you use for companies.
Due to the size of our franchise base now, we're able to negotiate some of the lowest paper pricing virtually in the state. We're in a buying group that does, I think, over $2 billion, so we can compete with anybody on paper pricing and other consumables, paper of any kind. Gosh, if you need it to clean your buildings, or masks if you work in areas that require that you have breathing protection, eye protection. There's virtually nothing, including equipment, that we can't buy at an extraordinarily low price.
That's great. Now, you guys were sharing with me that one of the secrets of your success is in your employees. So tell us a little bit about your employees. You got how many employees you have, how they operate. You kind of have a unique structure the way you do things.
We have about 150 or so part-time employees. All of our work is done early evening, say there's a 6 to 9 o'clock Monday through Friday. We don't have crews working all hours of the evening, so we have a really small window of when our cleaning is done. That helps for management. That helps for no late night phone calls. Customers know their building's going to be clean in the morning when they come in. Our employees aren't asked to drive very far to work. We're unique in that when we hire an employee, we've got a new building to clean, We find an employee who either lives near that building or works near that building, so it cuts down on travel time. That's good.
Okay, all right, very good. And you had mentioned to me that you have very low employee turnover, which you're very proud of.
Yep, we have an extremely low turnover rate. I'd say between 7 and 8%. Our employees are treated like family. One of our mottos for our company in environment control is "It's about lives." And if you pulled any one of our employees aside and asked them, they tell you we go above and beyond when it comes to employee satisfaction. We give bonuses. We give paper towels on their year anniversaries with our company. We try to make our employees feel like part of the family, and that helps us. That helps us a whole bunch.
And I think one of the unique things that we do is if an employee works 90 days with no absences, he gets a comp day, paid comp day. If he gets 4 in a row, he gets the 5th one free. So basically, he can get a full paid week and save these up, take a week off at one time. And that's a little bit unusual to care enough to give people a chance to get a free paid week off.
Absolutely.
Part-time.
That's great. That's great for your employees. I'm sure that does help to keep them around. Obviously it does.
Yep.
Yeah. So what are some of the things outside of the way you treat your employees, which is obvious, what are some other things that make you unique? You'd really emphasize the fact how long you've been here in this market as a local business owner.
I guess the biggest thing that makes us unique is it goes back again. We really care about what we do. We care about the quality of our buildings. We have some of the best programs made to control quality. One is called Orange QC. You can Google that and read all about it. One of them is a program that allows people to call in and out. Their time's automatically computed for them, so their paychecks are accurate to the minute. We have a program that the customer can actually see what we do at night as far as our inspections and our quality, because it's a cloud-based program. Everybody has access to it. We can control the access, but I want my customers to know I'm in their buildings doing my job.
So it's exciting to hear you talk about some of the technology, because when the average person thinks about janitorial services, they think about a mop and a vacuum and a dust rag, and you're talking about all this high-tech iCloud technology to get the job done properly.
Well, you know, it used to be like that, but I'll tell you, right now in the market the way it is, for us to be competitive, we have to do everything that we can do. Know every program that's available, know every new esoteric piece of equipment that cuts our labor. So we can grow. It's a tough market. You all know that it's a tough market.
Right.
To get past that, you have to go into technology-based cleaning.
Yeah. Which kind of leads me to my next question, really. You're getting into it is, you've been in business for 30 plus years. You've been working it hard. You've been through good economic times and bad economic times. And what do you feel like has helped you succeed? What's made you what you are in business?
The few things that I would definitely target is helps to be in a family atmosphere. It's easy to trust your family. You know you all have the same goal, and that's to grow and to run a profitable company. We have a consistent sales effort that never wavers, whether it's, like you mentioned, good times, bad times. We're always focused on growing. We have a great support system through our home office in Idaho, and they provide some accounting, some upper level training. They're there for any question that we can't answer as a family. They're there to rely on. We're extremely proud to be associated with them. The way we kind of talked about it before, but our employee relations, we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't treat our employees like family. The last thing I would say is our customer satisfaction. A lot of our growth through the years has come from current customers passing our name on. Somebody moves in next door. They say, oh, we got environment control. We get a great reference. Or we already got a foot in the door. So I'd say those few things in particular have led to our success.
Yeah, and Michael, you had shared about not being complacent, I think is the word that you used. Explain that.
I learned a long time ago, if you're not moving forward, you're backing up. There's no such thing as a static company that's successful. You have to be looking for the next building, the next good employee, the next good operations manager. It is a family company. My wife personally oversees sales, and my son oversees operations, and he's learning more and more about the financial side of the company because, you know, I kind of like to travel. So somebody's got to look after the books while I'm gone. I can't say enough about the fact that we work together well. You know, we don't, we have some boundaries that we just don't cross. You know, my wife does sales. I'm not going to go in and give her a hard time about sales. My son does operations. He's still learning. I'll come in and discuss things with him, but I'm not going to beat him up because he made a mistake. And that,
Yeah,
that
you
keeps-
learned each other's roles and your
Exactly.
strengths, and you play to the strengths.
Exactly.
Very good. So, who are some of the favorite people or the favorite businesses that you like to talk to, that you like to get in front of, you like to do business with?
It's yours.
We certainly focus on medical, the products that we use these days as far as microfiber, everything, green cleaning chemicals. They've really given us a good foot in the door for medical practices. Multi-tenant office buildings, regular offices, banks, pretty much you name it, we'll take a shot at it.
Very good, very good. Well, that's exciting, and I'm excited to be here with you, gentlemen, and learning a little bit more about your business. If somebody is watching the video, the interview today, and they want to get in touch with you, what would be the best way for them to reach out to you?
If you will, just go to environmentcontrol.com, click on locations, and please go to Triangle, and that'll take you to our local page with all our information on it. And we're also now on Facebook at Environment Control Triangle.
Very good, very good. So exciting. So again, my name is Todd Bailey with KRV Financial here on behalf of the Small Business Insights of the Triangle. And thank you very much, gentlemen,
Thank you.
for sitting down with us for a few minutes and sharing your story.